section of the video, we're going to describe and disassemble the top works cylinder, high pressure cylinders, sealing head assembly for the Jetline 30 and the Jetline 50. Let's get started. Before we get started, we want to make sure we have all the necessary tools to do our seal change and our seals. I'll kind of go over these things with you. This is our cylinder wrench. This removes the high pressure cylinder. This is a seal removal tool which removes our seals. This is a hydraulic seal cartridge removal tool. It removes our hydraulic seal cartridge. This wrench here, the spanner wrench, removes our head nut. You may have to have a hammer to loosen it up. We need a flat bladed screwdriver. We need our food grade grease. We definitely need our safety glasses. We need our goop, high purity goop for anti-seize. Some kind of dissolver, degreaser. This is our cylinder, and we have a head nut. This is our high pressure cylinder assembly. It contains weep holes in here if we have seal problems. For one, if the water is leaking out of here, then the tubing going in here, the gland nut is probably not tight enough, or the collar has backed off. We have a weep hole in the body on this, and that's usually indicates if water is dripping out of there, either the gland nut is not tight enough, or the seat inside there needs to be replaced. If water is leaking out of these weep holes on the head nut, then the seal on the high pressure side on this side will have to be replaced. If water is dripping underneath here out of a weep hole, we have a high pressure seal in here that needs to be replaced. First thing you would do is, of course, to follow your lockout tagout procedures, bleed all your pressure down, e-stop, remove your high pressure water line from here, take a screwdriver, remove the water collar, take your spanner wrench and a rubber mallet, remove the head nut. Now, one critical thing here, when you go to back it out, leave enough room where you get a screwdriver slot right in here so you can pry the sealing head out. That will help you remove it when we get the nut off of here. And be careful to support it under here, because once it comes off, it's kind of heavy. You don't want to let it fall down and smash your fingers. This is a complete assembly here. I'll set this down. Now, if we're just replacing the seals inside of here, we take our seal removal tool, reach in here, and pull our seals out. And then if you're going to put just put the seals back in, you put new seals in, put everything back together just like that. If we're leaking water under here, we want to use our cylinder wrench. Lock it around there. Use your rubber mallet. Break it loose. Use it like a ratchet wrench and unthread it. Once we have our cylinder removed, we'll take it and put it on a stand. Remove the cylinder liner. Inspect it, make sure it's not damaged. If it is, you want to replace it. Take your seal removal tool, slide it through, and this in here will push your seals out. You have to use a rubber mallet. There's our seals. From that point, you'd use some cleaner. Clean the cylinder good. Clean the bore inside. Maybe take some 600 grit sandpaper. Polish this surface out in here. You want to go in a circular motion. You don't want to go in and out. Polish it out. Clean it out really good. Run a dry, clean rag through it. and put some goop back on your threads and assemble it with our procedure that we will show you here shortly.